All right, let's get into it. Today, we're going to become architects, but for sentences. Every single sentence, no matter how wild or complicated it seems, is actually built from a really simple blueprint. And once you see it, trust me, you are never going to read or write the same way again. So let's pull back the curtain.
Oh yeah, you know you have. We all have. You're reading along, everything's fine, and then, bam, you hit a wall of words and realize you have no idea what the main point is anymore. Well, that feeling, it's over. And the fix isn't about reading slower. It's about seeing the actual bones, the structure, underneath it all. Okay, take a look at a sentence like this one. At first glance, it kind of feels like a maze, right? With all these different parts and turns. But here's the secret. It's not random at all. It's built from really simple, repeatable parts. And today, we're handing you the architectural plans so you can see exactly how it works.
First things first, before you can build anything, you have to understand the foundation. And in the world of sentences, that foundation, the most fundamental building block, is the clause.
So, what even is a clause? It's actually super simple. It's just a group of words that has two essential ingredients. A subject, that's the who or what we're talking about, and a predicate, which is basically the verb, the action. That's it. A subject plus a verb. If you have those two, you've got a clause. That is the non-negotiable heart of a sentence.
Now here's the thing. Not all clauses are created equal. You've got two main types. First is the main or independent clause. This guy is a complete thought. It can stand all by itself, proud and strong as a full sentence. It's the star of the show. Then you have the subordinate or dependent clause. It's needy. It has a subject and a verb, but it's an incomplete thought. It just can't stand alone. It needs a main clause to make any sense. It's the supporting actor.
Okay, so we've got our foundation, right? That strong, independent main clause. So now, let's have some fun and explore the add-on rooms. Those subordinate clauses that give our sentences all their detail and personality. And there are three main types to play with.
First up, we've got the noun clause. And the name pretty much tells you everything you need to know. It's a whole group of words that literally does the job of a single noun. You can think of it like a noun wearing a trench coat. It's a whole idea disguised as a person, place, or thing. And this is where their real power kicks in. A noun clause can do any job a normal noun can. Just look at that first example. What you said is very interesting. The subject of that sentence, the thing that's interesting, isn't one word. It's that entire phrase, what you said. That's a whole idea, a complete thought, all packaged up to act like one simple noun. Pretty cool, right? All right, next up, let's talk about the adjective clause. And again, no surprises here. Its entire mission in life is to describe a noun or a pronoun. It works just like a single adjective, like blue or tall, but it gives you so much more room to add rich, specific details. Check this out. We could just say, I'll never forget the town. Fine, but which town? The clause where I was born answers that question perfectly. It points right back to town and tells us more about it. That's the magic of an adjective clause. It's like a little spotlight, adding crucial information right where you need it.
And our third and final add-on is the adverb clause. This one is all about the main action, the verb. Its whole purpose is to add that critical context. It tells us when something happened, where, why, or how it happened.
And you know what? There are some awesome cheat codes for spotting these. This table shows you the signal words that almost always kick off an adverb clause. Words like when, because, if, although, they're basically dead giveaways. If you see the word because, you know a reason is coming. You see the word if, you know a condition is about to be set. They're like little signposts guiding you through the sentence.
Okay, we've got our foundation, the main clause. We've got our additions, the subordinate clauses. Now, it's time to build. Using these parts, we can construct four totally distinct architectural styles of sentences. These are the four blueprints every writer, from a first grader to a best-selling author, uses. We're going to go from the simplest little cottage all the way up to the most elaborate mansion, and you'll see how they all use the exact same parts we've just been talking about.
So the most basic style is the simple sentence. This is just your foundation and nothing more. One main independent clause. That's it. Mary opened the letter. One subject, one verb. It's clear, it's direct, it's powerful. There's nowhere to hide.
Building on that, we get the compound sentence. All we're doing here is taking two of those solid main clauses and linking them together, like connecting two separate rooms in a house. My father likes coffee, but he dislikes tea. See? Each part could totally be its own sentence. We're just joining two equally important ideas.
Now things get really interesting. The complex sentence is where we combine a strong main clause with one of those dependent add-ons. This creates a hierarchy of ideas. You have your main point, and then it's supported by a related but less critical detail. That subordinate clause adds context, a reason, a time, a condition, but it can't live on its own. And finally, the grand finale, the compound complex sentence. This is the mansion, this is the whole shebang. It combines everything we've learned. It has at least two main clauses, just like a compound sentence, and at least one subordinate clause, just like a complex sentence. It's all of it together.
So let's go all the way back to that sentence we saw at the beginning. You have the blueprint now. Can you see the architecture? Let's break it down. Main clause 1, many television reporters started in radio. Main clause 2, but others moved to television from newspapers. Two complete ideas linked by but. And then we get our add-on, that subordinate clause, where the emphasis is on investigation and good writing. That little clause just describes the newspapers. So what do we have? Two main clauses plus one subordinate clause. That's a perfect compound complex sentence. The puzzle is solved.
So, why does any of this matter? What's the point of learning all this stuff? It's simple. Because now you're not just a passive reader of words. You are an architect of ideas. You can actually see the structure underneath everything.
And this new skill is a two-way street. As a reader, you can slice through the fluff in any complicated text and instantly spot the main ideas, the foundations. And as a writer, oh, you've just been handed the keys to the kingdom. You have a full toolkit now. You can use a short, punchy, simple sentence for massive impact. Or you can build a beautiful, elegant, complex sentence to show nuance and depth. You are in complete control of your message. You see, when you look at sentences this way, they stop being a bunch of boring rules you have to memorize. They become a set of incredible tools you can create with. The blueprints are in your hands now. So the only question left is, what are you going to build?